I just need to get my money right.
Hi. So, poverty is chasing after all of us. So why are you worried about someone who's just running their mouth? Let's get into it. So a little bit about me. My journey is I've been in and out of homeless shelters since I was 19 years old. I tried to be independent for my family and it didn't really work out. And this last year, they absolutely went out of their way to destroy my life, ruin my reputation, lied on me, and a lot of strangers decided to join in on it. So this year, I was like, if anyone has something to say about me, they don't really care if it's true or not. They just have some kind of incentive that's making them say what they're saying and do what they're doing. So I should have an incentive to take care of myself and make myself a priority, meaning my financial well-being, my emotional well-being, and my spiritual well-being. Cue to YouTube. I wanted to start a YouTube channel since I was, like, honestly, since 10 years old. But I officially tried to make my first channel when I was, like, about 12, 13 years old. And then, and again, like, a couple times in high school, we had to make a YouTube channel for, like, a school project. So I've been in and out of YouTube. I did it again when I was 19, when I was 21, and when I was 23 years old. So now I'm 26, about to be 27, and this is my, I don't even know how many times trying to start a YouTube channel. That's a little bit about me. No, the whole poverty thing. I've been trying to fully and finally escape poverty for my entire adult career. And in so I've learned a whole bunch of tips and tricks of how to survive shelters and how to find this and find that. But the main goal that I want to share with you on this journey, in this channel, is about living your life to the fullest and living a fulfilled life. For that to be happening in my life, for that to apply to me, I need to be financially well. And the only way I can be financially well, it seems, is to be embarrassed publicly so many times, to be ostracized, lied on, everything, every horrible social situation you can be in, I've been in it. And it seems like it prepared me for this. I don't think there's like a troll online that can compare to a troll in real life, honestly. So I'm here to, like, one, motivate you guys, inspire some people to go out there and, like, let nothing stop them, especially not somebody running their mouth. Because at the end of the day, someone feels incentivized to say what they're saying about you, whether they're saying it because they admire you, whether they're proud of you on the positive spectrum, or on the negative spectrum because you intimidate them, because so-and-so that they admire does not like you. So to get in with that group or that social status, whatever, they're going to say what they feel like they need to say about you because you're the current target. So it's just more about worrying about what you gotta do and not be scared, because yes, everything that's online will stay online forever. That's the age we're in. Which means the only thing you can guarantee in this life as it stands is unsolicited advice, people's opinions, and the constant threat of poverty. Like, that's the only guarantees in this life now. So I would just say, if you want to start that business, there's a reason why God put that in your mind, spiritual deities put that in your mind, your heart, to start that business, why they chose you to go into that career, why they felt like you had to go through the fire to get to this destination. It's a constant pruning. If we did not have super high highs and super low lows, we would never grow as people. But sorry to say this, human beings are supposed to grow. That's why we change so much. Like, our appearance changes so much compared to any other animal on this planet. Most animals, they just get like bigger, the same thing, but we actually, our physical features change way more. Our brain changes way more for certain time periods. Like, we are literally built for change. And you cannot reach the change you're supposed to reach without going through trials. And right now, meaning that this society as it is run by social media, it will be opinion after opinion after opinion. And honey, not all of them will be positive. There will be people that you don't know and have done nothing wrong to that will feel entitled. They'll feel entitled because of social media, and it's very much keeping up with the Joneses. The competition level has been heightened. The competition for social status is heightened. Everything is like on level 10 at all times. Whether it's not on the surface, but beneath the surface it usually is. So I'm saying this year I would focus on getting your crypto analysis done, like other investments, other bonds, so you can pursue your dreams, or do what I did and go all in. Because I was homeless for, like, now it's 8th month being homeless, and I was working a full-time job, and I could afford to live by myself, and they denied me front and back and to the side. And it was mainly just because I did not have the proper resources. I had the money resource, and people knew that I told the truth about everything, and I was completely honest. My background checked out. All the things that they were saying about me was completely false. But it was because I did not have the social resource. I could afford to live those places, but because of, like, the social target, because apparently it was like Coliseum, like gladiator days, and they picked me to fight the lions in the middle in front of everybody. So because I didn't have the social resource of people respecting me and knowing that it's not in their best interest to harass me. In that point, it seemed like it was in their best social interest to keep me away from resources, to keep me out of being housed, to keep me constantly lied on. Like, it just was like a normal thing to lie on me and keep things away from me. And now that's not normalized no more, because I will have a social resource. So everything was pushing me towards YouTube, basically, because with that I will gain the social resource that I need to secure the housing. Because I've had the money, I worked my ass off for that money, but I wasn't able to use that money to get me housed because I lacked the social resource that I need. I hope to gain that social resource. Well, I don't hope to gain, girl. I'm gonna gain that resource, honey. Cause yeah. So, like I was saying before the wind interrupted us, the only thing you can guarantee in this life are unsolicited advice, opinions, and the constant threat of poverty. So what do you look like in this age of social media, where literally everybody is saying something about somebody else, everyone knows what everyone's doing, or which glamorized version of their life and glamorized version of what they're doing? You need to put all that to the side and focus exactly on what you want and what you want your life to look like. There's no more regrets, there's no more nothing, because at this point in time, we have fires going on in California, we have the war that's been raging on in Europe for years now, whatever else is going on, what's happening in all over the world is like a war happening, man. Like, we don't have time to sit here and value too highly the opinions of others, whether it's your family members, your friends, and whatever else. Because my family forsake me. So, now all I have left is Jesus, and that's more than I need. So, yeah, you literally, in this world, I was taught last year and the year before that all you have in this world is yourself. So the opinions of somebody else does not matter. Like, if you have a good support system, a good loving family, take care of them, because it's a blessing. Because not everyone has that. Like, I don't have that. Outside of that, though, if you feel like this is your calling and this is what you need to be doing, then do it. There's a reason why it's in your heart. There's a reason why you keep thinking about doing this. The reason why you have the talents you have. You have to figure out a way where your talents meet your goals and your ambitions, and you pursue it. So just go at your own pace. Figure out what works best for you. And this is also why I have a planner that I made, because I realize planning it out yourself, planning out your 21 days of like when you want to start something and like make this new habit, because you have to start small. A lot of people have to start small. So you start with one habit here, and you add another habit, and you add another habit. You make it a habit of keeping your promises to yourself as well. That's also featured in my journal. I'll like have more stuff about that later on. I have in my link, I have my website, all my social medias, and I have a video of like what's inside my planner on my YouTube shorts. Just go ahead and check that out as well. I'll have that linked so you can see what's inside, like get a glimpse of what the planner looks like before you decide to purchase it. So go straight to my PayPal account, and there's also an option to tip me out there as well. You just go straight there, you like let me know how much you're helping me out with, because again, I am currently going through poverty right now. But yeah, just like start off with a small habit. And of course, everyone wants to sell you a course, wants to sell you a product. Yes, of course they do, because everyone is trying to be financially stable, financially independent, outside of a job, outside of everything, because you can't rely on anything. The pandemic taught everybody that. Most people that want to feel like they have to tear someone down to get to the top or get higher or secure something, even those people, we all understand the constant threat of poverty, the constant threat of being at the bottom, and nobody wants to be at the bottom. So you don't have time to worry about, unless your career calls for it, but even then you have to take certain liberties to put yourself, your well-being in a priority outside of the financial. Key takeaways from this, and like the lessons that I've learned from this are, learn everything. Learn, watch everything, and then after you've learned, and give yourself 30 days of learning, whatever money you have that is disposable, don't throw your actual full hard-earned money in that shit yet, until you have another means of making money on the side that you don't have to think about when the money's just accumulating by itself. Learn and then execute. Because you can't be like, oh, I'll do it, but it's like 6 months later, 6 years later, you haven't done anything. I'm in the situation I'm in. I used to like live in Los Angeles. I used to live off of Hollywood Boulevard. And I could have made a YouTube channel. It's the perfect place to start YouTube. There's so many people you can collaborate with. There's so many free events. There's so many things I could do. And I just chose not to. I focused on my job that was making money. I was a full-time job working in a coffee shop. That's all I focused on. I didn't focus on anything else. Wasted that whole time. Wasted the fact that I had a roof over my head. I had money for food until I didn't. That's a whole other topic. I wasted that entire 6 months I was there. 7 months I was there the second time. So I lived there twice. And then now I'm in another beautiful location. But now I have no distractions because I literally have nothing. All I can do every day, all day is literally learn and execute. That's all I do. If I take days off from actually executing, I'm learning. And then outside of those two things, and the top priority is like my spiritual relationship with God. If it's not those things, and like trying not to curse and trying to like live by what God says. But you, honey, it's hard, and the only vices I have are sugary treats and cursing. I literally have no other vices right now. So it's very, very hard. Give yourself 30 days and then execute. Because you don't have time to be constantly given and fed this information of like this person's opinion, this person thinks that, da 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 da. You have to execute. That's the year 2025. You have to actually do what you said you're gonna do, and buckle down and be willing to like face the fire, because the other side of that fire is what you want in the life that you want. Yeah. So that's all for today. I don't really know what I'm gonna call this series, but I'm gonna post. I was gonna think of like a Motivation Monday thing, but I don't want to post on Monday because everyone does Motivation Monday, so I'm gonna get lost in the sauce. And I want something to be uniquely to my channel and for my. Oh, by the way, when I tell you I've gained clout with how much people have lied on me to the point where I already have a name for my followers. Y'all are the operators. People that want to support me, y'all are operators. Because there were so many ops, babes, that now it's an operator. As in like, oh, so-and-so said this. Operator, let's confirm the details. You would lie. That's y'all the operators. The operators go against the ops, okay? Y'all there with the details. You're there to check the facts. You're there with the connectivity that yellow pages. Y'all call who you need to call, fact check who you need to fact check, and that's your. Ain't that crazy? But see, every weapon formed against me shall not prosper. The weapon will form, and the weapon formed, but did it prosper? No, it made me prosper. I already have a name for you guys. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I don't know what my posting schedule is gonna be yet. I should be more focused on that. But like I said, I'm in flow. I'm not trying to like push myself too bad because I'm a burnout and I have to be able to execute properly. And I'm not trying to be too focused on learning because then I won't execute. So I'm learning this with you guys. It's a habit for myself and we're learning together. But anyway, I will see you the next time I post. I have love for you and I hope your wildest dreams come true this year and every year after. Okay, thank you so much. Goodbye, friends, family, and foes, because I know you're all watching.